them as the duo that brought you hits such as Fairytale, Alone, Still, BBM, Rise Again. But Ryzor and Ziyon are set to present their first ever curated live experience at Untitled Basement in Braamfontein, Johannesburg on the 23rd of July. They're here to tell us all about it, as well as how their timeless hit, Fairytale, is beginning a new chapter with Tyla.
Yeah.
Welcome to In the Know with Sowetan, gents. How are you guys doing?
We're fine.
We're doing all right. We're doing all right. Yeah, we can't complain.
Yeah. Thank you so much for honoring the invite. And
thank you for having
I
us.
appreciate you guys for being here.
We appreciate you having us for real. We appreciate it.
Yeah. First things first, what inspired this first ever curated experience, live experience? What is it? And how did you guys come up with such a...
It was kind of like
concept?
a selfish, it was a place I always wanted to, yeah, it was a wish, let's be honest. I've always loved Untitled Basement just because of the artists and music that I got to experience there, the atmosphere I really love there. And I think it's just a place of people with great music taste, you know? So I've always wanted to be able to do a show there. So as soon as we got together and this year, I said, Ryzor, if we could do it, there's this spot, I think we could, put a show on.
Yeah,
It's yeah, you remember, bro.
Yeah, him telling me about it, and in connection with, there's something that we've been trying unsuccessfully to make happen on stage when we're performing. It won't be obvious to those who are not in music, but we have been trying out some futuristic stuff, let me say.
Yes.
So we basically, what we quickly realized is that you need sometimes your own space that you can curate yourself and put equipment where it needs to be so that you can deliver the experience that you want people to experience.
Now, mind you, we thought about this way before we even knew the single was in mind. There was no new music in the pipeline. The Tyla thing wasn't even
part of the conversation.
It wasn't even part of the conversation yet. It was already just a wish. So now fast forward to have 2 dates, there is...
Yeah. And we thank the people who bought the tickets, because both of them are sold out.
Yeah, you guys, we really appreciate you. Yeah, you didn't have to, and we thank you very much for that.
But why do you guys feel like right now is the right time? I mean, like you guys are saying, that it's something that you have been thinking about, but why now?
That's a difficult question, because we have been trying, and things were kind of like, it was not the time, because on stage, when we get to events, the stage would be a bit small because it's made for DJs. I come on the decks and he's there on the mic. But what we want to do, there's stuff that he wants to touch, that works on his vocals. Now, also what we're bringing is 2 live musicians. So there's going to be instrumentation on top of the classics, So we are going to record it. So what we can say is that if you're not making to the show,
you're missing out.
Watch the recording.
And you know what? When it comes to the timing question, it's hard to. Let me put it like this: there's the time we understand, and then there's divine time. So this week, Saturday, actually, a year ago, my mother would have passed. Now, mind you, we didn't know we would get these dates for the show. We didn't know that Tyla was going to drop on the 24th. I didn't know that this week was going to be the week it was, right? But maybe it just turned out that way because maybe God is trying to bring something out or bring some type of healing through the thing that I love, It was our colleague, our friend, who reminded me or got me to remember what was actually happening last year. We've been moving so much that I didn't pay attention to what was actually...
To the dates.
Yeah, to the and even us being at the listening session, July 4th, we were at the listening session. The next day was the day I got the call, Mom was going to the hospital. Then this week, everything happening this week, and this week was the week when, I said goodbye. You can't script the timing you know. So there's some stuff that happens that we just don't understand, that we just have to follow. You know what I mean? It's just.
And also on my end, something I haven't said. I mean, on the 23rd is the day where I get married.
Wow.
You see, so
July, and it's the birthday month of my wife.
you see, so it's like you can't.
Yeah.
So when they say timing, it's hard. It's kind of hard to with what we've been experiencing.
Yeah.
There's things we don't find coincidences, and it's not timing based. It's just
It occurs.
be present.
Yeah.
Be
At that
present,
time.
and the world will take you where you need to go. You know.
Yeah.
Just be available. You know. Yeah.
You know what I call that? Alignment. When the stars have aligned. I believe in the
that's
stars.
that's
the
our
word that we
our
use
lingo.
all the time is
Alignment.
alignment.
Really?
Yes.
You'll see in our
So we are
WhatsApps,
aligned already.
We're aligned already.
No, I like that. Speaking about Tyla,
Yes.
you guys partied with her, number one. Number two, you kept a secret for like 6 months.
Hey, man, it
How
was
was
difficult.
that? Like, and also what was your initial reaction when you found out that she wants to reimagine Fairytale? All of that.
I
Tyla.
think start with how the message came. I'll talk about how we go to the
Okay,
studio.
I get a WhatsApp, and this is January, mind you. We get this WhatsApp in January. I get a WhatsApp from a brother I believe named Sean, saying, "I'm Tyla's manager. I want to speak to you about something she wants to do." I mice that message. I'm like, it can't be for real. I don't believe it. Well, not really. I sent a message back like, can you maybe send more information just to break the ice so I understand. But I really wasn't sure. I wasn't. 2 days later, I get another message from a different number now, saying, "Hey, I'm Colin, Tyla's manager. She would like to re-record one of your tracks, and she'd like to get your blessing." Now my wheels in my head are starting to turn. Like, okay, this might be. So I call him back. I immediately call him. I remember. I can't forget. I'm at the gym. I finish my session. I go outside. I call him, and we start to talk. And he starts telling me like, she wants to re-record the track, but she doesn't just want a blessing over the phone. Like, she doesn't want you to say yes on email over the phone. She wants to see you guys. Like, she wants to see you guys in person and speak with you guys about what she wants to do. I'm like, okay. So then they send us an address, and it wasn't an address. It was like a latitude, longitude coordinates. It was so like,
Old
it
school.
was so like,
Yeah.
well, I think it was like they were trying to protect like
Yes.
where she is. So we were a bit nervous driving because we weren't sure if where we were going was where we were actually going.
So I remember when we got into the car, there were messages. His wife said,
Leave your wallet.
maybe you guys want to leave your wallet and send us some live location. Honestly, we
weren't sure.
You are not sure, and there's scams out there.
Yeah, people
You
play
know?
games,
There's scams, there's kidnappings and whatever. So we went, we got to the Cradle of Humankind at some gate, and
It was the wrong gate.
I was there a couple of weeks earlier
Yes,
for a
yes.
Christmas lunch
I remember you
at
saying.
that gate. So I'm like, I was here actually. So asked the guy, and I'm like, I didn't notice anything to do with studio
Nothing-
recordings
Nothing.
because I went into the thing. So we asked him, is there any recording happening at this space? It's like, no, you're at the wrong place. But there's a second
Next
gate
gate.
down the road. I think there are studios there where you can record. So we're like, okay, maybe.
That's when we're like,
Maybe.
okay.
So we drive, we go in, meet some guys. It's still a bit obscure.
Yeah.
We see some guys sitting in front of a
I think it was the
fire.
bodyguards, big dudes.
And we introduce ourselves. They're a bit apprehensive, our guys, like a bit. They show us a room, we're like, we're here for the Tyla. So you're still searching.
Yeah.
Are we at the right
Are you
place?
sure?
They were like, oh, okay, guys, you can go to that room. And we met a lady, Tato, who's been very beautiful.
Yeah, she's
Took care of us.
Mhm.
Till to this day. we
Made us
still-
feel at home. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it wasn't until maybe 2 a.m. Mind you, they booked out, I think, 7 rooms, 7 chalets. I think 3 of them they turned into studios. When we got there, she was working. She was already recording. She was
Yeah.
going through each studio doing tracks. 2 a.m. she come, or 2 a.m. Colin comes to us and is like, okay, she's ready to meet you guys. We go into the chalet where she is, and there she is.
Oh my.
We sit down, we have a conversation. She
Yeah.
talks about how, you know, how she feels the song is a classic and how she's grown up on the music. It was played in the house. Me, I'm there, just my head is exploding. She doesn't know, but, you know, because I'm trying to stay present, not talk myself out of the room, you know. I told him, I was like, there's not going to be any imposter syndrome in this. Like, they're calling us because we're supposed to be here. Let's stay present as much as we can.
No, it was a nice experience.
Then when we're done, now she's like, can you record? So now it's 3 a.m. we're recording, but it was a beautiful experience. Not to take up too much time, but it was a milestone moment, I have to say, for sure.
And also what I learned there is that the work ethic, the
Next
guys
level.
are
Next level.
It's like they have a machine.
Yeah.
Because you have her recording, you have guys who are making the beats.
Yeah.
You have guys who are mixing. It's
Yeah,
like a full-on.
We were sitting on the couch with with one of her engineers who was mixing one of the tracks while we're chatting with them. Like, it's not a.
Wow.
So
it's
it
a
was
full-on,
beautiful to see.
Very beautiful to be a part of. Yeah.
And what does the track sound like?
Oh my goodness.
Because we love Fairytale. Can I be? So does it sound the same, or is it gonna be
That was our
completely different?
question because he laid down the vocals,
Okay.
but they were like, we can't send the song yet, guys, because of, you know, leaks.
Yeah.
So if you send anything anywhere, people can get that data when you send it, and a song can leak out. So from the recording time till Portugal, which is a couple of weeks ago,
Yes.
we hadn't heard anything.
We hadn't had. We
You
didn't
just
know.
have to trust.
Yeah.
Yeah. And mind
my
you, I did say to them, I was like, if you need to bring it into the future, I don't mind. Do whatever you like. I said it to her. I said it to producer.
Yeah.
Fast forward to Portugal.
So when Portugal, when the song drops,
Just wait.
when it dropped, like everyone exploded. So because it was not only us.
We ended up performing it actually in front of the people there twice. Yeah. It was a beautiful experience. Yeah, when you hear it, you'll see.
So basically, she kept as close as she could to the original.
You'll hear for
I like
yourself.
that.
That's
you'll
what
hear
she
for
did.
yourself. Yeah, you'll hear for yourself.
And how does it feel? I mean, she's a global superstar. Does it make you guys feel as if, you know, you've given some sort of respect? Because you are one of the greats in the music industry, you know.
What she's told us
Yeah.
is what we've been hearing at our shows from when we started performing. We expected to see our age group in
us.
the you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We didn't know we were going to see
Young.
a new generation
Yeah.
there. And what she said to us is what we've been hearing from other people, the younger generation at the shows, people who are bringing their parents to the shows. Like they're coming with, it's a family-oriented experience that they're having together. So it affirmed that it's happening at a high place and at a all of it is equaled out. Let me put it like that. Like what she's saying is what other people are saying. And it just affirmed that the gap that we should take is a gap that brings people together.
Connect you guys.
That's what we are. We're not here because we're trying to be seen or be famous or anything like that. Our service is to bring people together because that's what the music does.
Yeah.
That's why we started this whole thing.
That's
in the first place.
that's the whole purpose.
Yeah.
She is just affirming that for us, you know. But we have been getting the same type of messages the whole year. It's been
like people come to shows.
Yeah,
parents come with their kids. I mean,
it's incredibly gratifying.
And when you hear the story, it's the child who
it's bringing them.
You know, because they are connected to the socials and they
Yeah.
know where the shows are happening and stuff like that. So I think in that age, Tyla falls in that age group. So
I can't wait to see what it does and how it connects the younger generation, the new generation. Actually, I wouldn't even say a younger
Yes.
generation,
Yeah.
because it was in my time. On a Fairytale, BBM, in my time, I was there. Varsity, I enjoyed that song.
Yeah.
I had BlackBerry,
No,
so every
thank
time
you.
you
Yeah.
post BBM playing,
You could see it there.
and how cool, because I got a BlackBerry.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, but
Beautiful times.
it's so cool that she, in a way, remembered you guys and reeled you in, because her album is going to be listened by millions of people.
Well, look, there's some bangers on. Not just say because we're on there, but there's some beautiful stuff
You
on
heard
there.
it.
There's
Yes,
some-
you guys went to the private
there's some
listening session
beautiful
last
stuff
week.
on there.
Was it last week, 2 weeks ago?
Or 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks
ago.
July 4th.
Yeah.
There's some
Yeah,
beautiful.
because he has also Mahu on the track.
Yes, yes, yes.
And there's Babalwa M.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
Beautiful. And
so-
those two tracks
Tracks are
already.
Ah,
Yeah, she's
I
got
can't
some.
wait. I
Yeah.
can't wait. I mean, also keeping a secret. Well done on that. Because nobody expected. When it came out, I was like, wait, what? Anyway, moving away from Tyla, which is so exciting. I cannot wait. It has been several months since you guys have reunited. I did an interview with you guys, if you
We're in
remember,
the first
telephonically
run.
though.
In the first
yes,
run.
I was the
remember.
first one
Yes.
in October.
Yep.
So excited.
Yeah.
How has it been so far? And yeah,
It
the
has-
reaction and the journey in
Yeah,
the
it has
past couple of
been
months.
incredible. I mean, to see the fans embrace us back the way they have from our first gig in Durban in November, it has been the same. Like the energy has been
It's like
totally consistent across all, the continent. Because we went to Kenya, we went to Botswana, and Namibia. We've been to different places, and people really treasure the music that we shared with them, you know, and coming to now, as we are taking the whole classics into a space like Untitled Basement, it's a full circle moment,
Yeah.
because it's almost like a year since
Yes.
we have been back on the scene, and we think that we now understand why people connect with the music.
Yeah.
We had to like go and experience it, because
Yes.
when you see it on social media, I mean, we would constantly get trending stuff before we came back on social, like Liquideep must be back. People will send to me. I'll be like, people are just. You know,
Yeah,
people
they
are
just- they just-
people, South Africans,
just-
you know, people
Yeah.
are just joking around.
Yeah, they don't really mean it.
But when you see it and when you experience and when you hear the people, it grows on you and you
Yeah.
believe it. So it's something that we are living, and we are carrying it with ourselves on stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
And kudos to you guys when you guys announced that you have reunited.
Yeah.
Used water, liquidated, hints there and then. I'm like, wait, what? From nowhere. You guys just came back.
Yeah.
And we love that. Why do you guys think Liquideep's music has stood the test of time? Or what makes it timeless, do you think?
I can't really. I'll put myself. I'll think about what the music that I find timeless to me. I know the tracks that I find timeless to me are tracks that I'm able to attach memories and experiences to, tracks that can transport me back to another time. I can smell the place, I can see the place, I can feel it, you know. I think our fans, or the people who are listening to our music, were gracious enough to just attach their experiences and their memories to the music. And they found it important enough to use it as a soundtrack. Our only purpose and our only duty is to create it and put it out. What happens with it after it goes out is not really, it's really hard for people to say what's going to be a hit, you know? Because it's a lot of how a hit becomes a hit is what the people do with it. Even classics, it's what the people continue to do with it. So what makes the music timeless?
But it also helps to have your partner as a good storyteller.
Okay.
So Ziyon is
Aw,
pretty
that's cute.
pretty talented when it comes to, you know, writing music and keeping it all in his head.
Yeah.
You know, there's no scripts where he writes the lyrics.
Really?
Nah.
Ask him.
So it just flows organically.
Yeah, I just write from my head. I'm always. It sounds. Please, I know it sounds cliche. Even now, I'm always writing, composing. It's constant. But I think I'm too close to the music to see it as a certain way.
Yeah.
That's why I say it's hard. It's hard. I think it's hard for us to kind of like answer that question, but it doesn't mean that we're not grateful for it to have taken on that experience for people, or the music has given that experience to people.
Yeah.
We find that a great privilege, you know, and honor. And then the cherry on top is to be gone for 11 years and to come back and still be embraced, not just by your old peers, but by a whole new, like.
And what you just said, I mean, it's not just the fans.
Yes.
It's the peers.
As well.
People in the music, like from radio, print, like DJs, people are genuinely happy.
You guys
know,
are
when
embracing
we-
and giving us a platform, and we appreciate it.
something
We
we
don't
treasure.
take it for granted, you know. We know that this is a community effort. You know, we're not here if other people aren't listening or if other people are not helping push it forward.
Yeah.
We're just here to be a part of what's happening, you know.
Yeah. So I get the fact that we love your music, but what type of music do you guys listen to? What's
like
on your
that.
playlist?
I like
And
that.
does it ever spark your creativity? And this is for you also, Ziyon.
I think you introduced me to the group called QB Soul, is that QB Color.
Yeah, Cubicle.
Yeah, they've kind of been on my, as of late, I've been listening to them quite a bit. But I go back to like a lot of classics. So I've been listening to a lot of Prince, Sign of the Times. I go to D'Angelo's Voodoo quite a lot. Anything from J Dilla, I'm a big J Dilla disciple.
In fact, when we met, I had just bought, I think, the previous one before Donuts.
Yeah, yes, Fantastic Volume. No, Welcome to Detroit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we both connected on Dilla, and I also called him Dilla because he's mean on production.
Yeah.
Yeah. So on my side, I mean, I'm all over the place. Listen to Maxwell, Sade.
Yeah.
Also listen to Spigiri.
Oh, wow.
I mean, why not?
Yeah, no. I wasn't expecting speaking after Sade. Like, but
Yeah, so that's why I'm saying
we
it's
everywhere,
all over the
we
place.
everywhere.
Like Little Dragon, I love their music a lot.
Our music taste is like the countries. There's lots of flavors.
Yeah.
There's many flavors, you know.
Hey, it's crazy, and all those frequencies and energies. I mean, that's what makes us. It's not like we listen in order to go to studio.
No.
You listen because you love the stuff.
love music,
and
yeah.
it reminds you of different spaces in
Yeah.
your
I tend to
life.
call myself a melomaniac. That's
Okay.
like a person that loves music too.
I like that.
Yeah, melomaniac.
Okay.
Melomania.
Yeah,
Okay.
so
So you
that's
love the mellow, is it
melody.
for mellow?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I like it.
melomaniac.
Oh,
so
okay.
melody, wherever melody takes you,
Yes.
be
Yes.
it Spikiri, be it
Yes.
Maxwell, Sade,
Yeah, we are melomaniacs.
Afrobeats,
I think I think we're the same.
piano.
I think
Yeah.
we're the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you guys are working on new music. Am I right?
Yeah.
I got to listen. Last night I was doing my research. I'm like, and then I bumped into a song that I love. So already,
Okay.
We Live for the Night.
Yeah, for the
Okay.
night. Yeah.
We Live for the Night. When was it? When did you guys conceptualize the song? And what was your headspace like in the studio? And how did it come about? How was it born?
We started working on templates, I think in around January, Feb, right? We've been working on
Yeah.
ideas since January, Feb. I think for the night, the track kind of got born around March, and it was just a beat. It was like a 8-bar beat that was just repeating. The words, mind you, I've been in a writer's block the last 3 years or so. It's funny that now, even now, in this period, like everything's being brought back. That's why I feel like I wish I could. I don't know if I need to wake up or something. It feels like a dream. Like everything is being restored, if that makes any sense. Even the pen, you know. So I think the lyrics to the song started forming around end of March. the chorus just stayed in my head for the longest time. It's usually how it starts. I'll have a hook in my head that just won't leave. And I won't record it until I'm sure it's stuck. It wasn't until end of June when I was fully able to write the full thing. And I just went, it's all influenced by like the shows. We're there at night, and people are there at night to have fun, and the song is all about bringing people together as one, to be led by the drum, because that's all it takes. It just takes one element to get the whole thing moving. The track was kind of just born from those type of experiences, but it's also the first precursor to the EP that'll come out in September. You know, but For the Night, yes, 31st of July, it's going to be out just now. We are excited. We can't wait. You know, like.
Yeah. So we still, I mean, even though we're on the road, we thank. I'll say one of the phone manufacturers. Maybe I shouldn't say it's Apple. So there's a nice.
I like how you say
no, yes, I know where you're going.
There's
though.
a nice app on Apple or for Ableton that we use. So you can practically make beats in a plane, on your phone, and capture an idea or a feeling. So that also has helped. So we have mobile studios in your phone. So that helps us when we now meet with our laptops and exchange how things are progressing. We can quickly hear, okay, this one, there's an idea here and stuff like that. So that means that, you know, we don't have an excuse to say, hey guys, we've been traveling, there's no time for studio. You just have to kind of like use technology, and now things are so easy and available for you to lay down your ideas.
And mind you, this For the Night, I think, is one of maybe 5 or 6 that we have ready. You know what I mean? But we just felt like this one was a nice entry point, a nice icebreaker, you know, for the new season, for the continuation of what we have going on, you know.
So what's your take on it?
I was dancing.
Okay.
And it's got that rhythm. And I was like, oh my gosh.
All right, cool.
And it doesn't sound like any of the songs that you've done.
All right, nice.
Cool.
Which is,
that's what we want to
it's
hear.
still the staple sound. Like, I can tell it's a Liquideep sound, but it's not like the typical sound. You know how some people, some artists get trapped in the same sound. You're like, oh, that sounds like that other song. It gives me that feeling again.
Thank
you know?
Man.
Okay.
And what I like about it is that maybe someone in varsity, because you guys have given me memories. Every time Fairytale comes on or BBM plays, it takes me back to how I was when I was 20. And now with Tyla reintroducing you to the 20-year-olds, they probably will have a varsity story with the song. You know what I mean?
That we didn't think of that.
Yeah.
Good point.
I like it. I love that song.
Thank you.
I've got some fun questions because we've got a little bit of time
Let's do
left.
it. Okay. Let's do it.
What keeps it's not like fun, but they're fun questions. What keeps the bromance going? Like, what do you think keeps you guys still together? And do you have any like disagreements, and how do you solve it?
Oh yeah, no, there's definitely. I mean, there's no real relationship without a disagreement. It's just performative. So yeah, I think that's what's able to push us forward, is we're able to quickly, like for instance, For the Night did not sound like what you heard, right? I was hearing it too much, and I decided, no, I want to add this and this and this. He nicely pulled me to the side, like, Jay, the original one is fine. Like this. And at first I was like, but in my head, I'm like, no, I want to. But I had to listen to what he said and be like, you know what? Actually, you're right. You know, there's times when to push and to pull, you know. But I trust my brother. I know if I fall back, I know I have a place to fall. I know it. It's not a question. I'm not concerned on if I have a safe space, you know. I think that's what keeps it going. And then
also we talk a lot. I mean, when we are either on the plane or at any place, but mostly surprisingly when we are out and about at the hotel, like we'll start like talking and sharing. And being honest with each other is very important.
I like that.
You know, in a friendship, in a brotherhood, there will be disagreements, but we
But that's
find our
never
way
changed.
around it.
It's never changed
Yeah.
since I've known him. Like that's how it's been.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, that's been our modus operandi. That's how we work. You know. Yeah.
Who's the more talkative one? Or the funny one? Who's funny, who's talkative?
He's the funny one.
Yeah.
He's the very funny. Thabo is he'll have you. Yeah, Thabo. No, Thabo is Ryzor is very funny.
Yeah.
And then the talkative one.
I think.
Probably you, Zion. Definitely you.
Yeah.
I'll take the trophy.
Yeah. And what would you say was the most memorable of your career? Like, I know it might be hard. Memorable moment you've shared together throughout your career. Like, if I can go back to when I was 20 years old, I mean, you probably can.
I'm gonna be cliche. I'm gonna pick the obvious moment, but the reason why I picked it's the listening session with Tyla in Portugal. The reason why I'll pick that moment is because of when it happened, like what I already mentioned, and it was our brother Sfiso who reminded me. He asked me, we were having lunch or something before we even got there, or was it?
No, it was after.
It was the day before.
No, it was. We were eating just after the evening,
right?
after the listening session. Yeah.
And he asked me, what was happening like a year prior, you know, and then it got me thinking like, what happened? Man, did I not go to the room and just there were a few tears that went down because of I know if my mother was here, you know, all of her WhatsApp community would have known. They would have broadcast messages. Yeah, everybody would have known before I even knew. I think, and that was the first. My mother didn't even know that Fairytale was like on the radio. She passed by Musica when Musica was still around.
Oh, wow.
And she heard it playing in the shop. And she was like, that sounds like my son's voice. When she got home, she asked me, she was like, there's this song I heard that sounds like you. Mind you, she was a gospel music lady. She wasn't into house music. So she's like, but that voice sounds familiar. Is that you? I was like, yeah, Mom, we kind of got a big song happening right now. So if she knew that this was happening, you know, so for me it was like it was all of those things.
Full circle moment.
And then the young me, who just wanted to be heard, and just wanted his music to be embraced, to now have it. It's just a lot, man.
I can tell you like literally pinching yourself every
it's
second.
just
like,
a lot. Yeah,
it's so unreal.
But
I love that.
I'm eternally grateful for the opportunity and the platform. You know.
And which moment was it that stood out for you?
For me, it's a couple of them. But the crowning, I can't. You know, growing up as a DJ, in and around Alex, playing around music and collecting vinyls and stuff like that, I looked up to Fresh, DJ Fresh.
Wow.
He's one of the pioneers for the compilations, Fresh House Flavor, you know? So I used to collect those. And there was this time when we were playing on the O Ship back then.
I'll never forget, bro.
2012. So, you know, as a DJ, you always have to be prepared. So we were there to perform as Liquideep, but one of the DJs had overslept. And I just happened to be there. They were like, can you carry the set? I was like, of course.
Of course I did.
Then I played like nice 2 hours and already getting bookings for next year.
See, he's being humble. This guy's a master, hey? This one, you put him on the decks, you're gonna have a problem. I can't wait for people to see that more. Like, he knows how to run the room. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, so I played and Fresh came to the set. He was like this, he shook my hand. Then he looked at me, he knew what was happening. I was like, okay, I've reached the top of the DJ mecca.
I was so happy, bro.
So that happened is one of the moments, and another is when when we went as a team to Miami,
Yeah.
where I saw like music can really take you
How
places.
far it goes, yeah.
And there you meet like DJs that we were talking about back then, like DJ Spinner, Alex Alvarez, you
The
meet
Rurals,
Louis
Andy
Vega,
Compton.
you meet all these guys that you have been buying their music, who influenced you. So those moments and being with Gregor Salto when we're doing Rise Again in Amsterdam,
Harlem.
those moments, it's a lot of them, but they kind of like paint one picture that,
Yeah.
you know what, even the guys that you were looking up to appreciate what you do. That exchange can be put into words.
Yeah.
Both
Beautiful.
of you lived a colorful life or colorful lives, and that's impressive. Very last question. I don't care if you think it's cliche, but what is your 5-year plan? What are your hopes and dreams for Liquideep?
No,
Where would
we
you like
have-
to see yourself?
No, that's
in the
it's
future?
an important
You
question.
don't understand
It's
how
a
many
fair-
people don't like answering that question.
Nah,
you know?
I think it's a fair question. Just to have direction, just to have a vision, you know. I think the next, I'll let my.
We have a kind of like a year plan. We plan to have our EP September, then touch into first quarter next year. We hope to drop our album, and we also plan to take what people are going to see at Untitled Basement.
Yeah.
We want to curate our own shows
Yeah.
next year.
Oh, so it's going to be one of many.
We're gonna
Yes.
expand it
Live
out.
So
only,
it's
or
a
is it going to be
seed.
recorded to be sold?
I think
Please sell it. I'd like to.
you know what, we'll talk
We'll
about it. You know
talk.
what, you
The
just gave
team,
us.
yeah.
We're gonna talk about that one. You know
It's
what I
gonna
mean?
be explored. So
Yeah.
so mood boards are already our Google Drive has like slides and pictures and dates
Yeah.
and stuff like that
Yeah.
with people in our team. So the plans expand into. I mean, other stuff are still in their infancy, but you can tell we love putting things down on paper and really thinking about them and being intentional with what we hope to achieve.
You know, I'd say I'm very curious to see where the music will be
Yeah.
at that time, where the spaces that the music will take up. I'm very interested to see. And I say music because we'll probably still be making it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I see us still doing that, but still on our own terms, at our own time, at our own pace. I think in this chapter, we're pacing ourselves. We're not. As you notice, like we could have easily come up with a track last year, but we wanted to just understand the conversation, understand the dialogue, understand the scene first before just hopping out. You know, we felt like it was important and fair to the fans to do that.
I think to be able to do things on your own terms, you have to own your masters, right?
Yes.
So, like the whole catalog, everything is under our control. So
Congrats on that.
that's
That's a really
something that we
crucial
were
thing to
very
do.
intentional from the beginning.
I think the very first thing for us was to make sure the masters and everything is all under control.
Yeah.
As long as we have that, the sky's the limit, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And one thing I also like, and I would like to say, don't worry about no AI music. It's not going to take over. You know why? They can't perform live.
No.
That's one thing I love about, like, but yeah, we don't
No,
have to.
what you're saying, the performance economy is gonna skyrocket.
I
You're
love
correct.
that. Yeah.
Yes.
Live is where it's at.
Yes.
Well, that's my time. Thank you so much, Ziyon and Ryzor, for joining us.
We appreciate it.
And don't
Thank you.
forget, Liquideep's first ever curated live experience takes place at Untitled Basement in Braamfontein, Johannesburg on the 23rd of July.
And
22nd and
22nd and 23rd.
2 days.
Yes,
2 days.
2 days.
22nd, 23rd.
And this was not given to me prior
Yeah,
to
no,
this.
it's fine.
Hence, I didn't know.
Yeah.
So the
'Cause
22nd and the 23rd.
We had to make the second
demand.
one. Yeah, 22nd, 23rd.
Yeah, and the single for the night is dropping 31st
31st.
July.
Well
Still
done on
not
that.
happening.
Well done.
Yeah.
11 years, but yeah, it's still standing strong.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much. And that's about it from me.